I'm not going to talk about the Don't Worry drama because it's already so messy, and we'll probably never know the full extent of what was really going on behind the scenes. It's just too much. But I just got out of the movie, and I'm kind of pissed off. Not because I hated it, which I didn't. I'm pissed off because the first hour and a half of the movie, I just felt so disconnected, I guess. I just wasn't really enjoying it for whatever reason. It is a very, very competent movie. Costumes, like everything, it's very good. And this is coming from a huge fan of Olivia Wilde's first movie, Booksmart. I love that movie. So I was automatically looking forward to this. But then all the Don't Worry drama started. And I don't know. The reviews came out. Holy shit, the reviews were awful. The reviews are awful. I was still going to watch it no matter what. Because one, I really loved Booksmart. And two, I'm going to support Florence Pugh. And three, the trailers didn't really give away too much. It just showed that there's going to be some psychological shit going on. And I kind of wanted to figure out what was going on. If you've read any books ever or seen any movies ever, you've seen this movie. If you've read any psychological science fiction thriller novel, you've seen this movie. I mean, very, very early on, the movie gives away tons of hints at what type of movie it is. It feels like a movie, you know, like a go-to-the-theater film where you sit and enjoy the movie because it's a movie. But no, like right away from the first 5 to 10 minutes, you know what type of movie this is going to be. And I was okay with that because I wanted to know what was going on. However, I wasn't okay with it because I wasn't enjoying it. There was just something about it. Again, very competently made. Like the costumes, production design. I mean, it was all there. Like, it is a movie, but it wasn't until the reveal where you finally know what's going on. Like, I wasn't trying to get too annoyed because I wanted to figure out what was going on. I'm going to give major props to the movie for being, original, even though there's tons of stories like this. It's still original in like its own way because that reveal really pulls it together. I loved it. I loved the reveal. As soon as it happened, I was in. I was all the way in. And like there were some like action sequences like in the third act, and I literally was like shaking my foot to the score. I was really in. It just turned it into a much better movie, which makes me mad that I wasn't enjoying the first 2/3 of it because, again, so now I feel like I want to / need to watch it again because I'll enjoy it so much more knowing what happens. When it comes to these psychological thrillers, and like people start like questioning themselves and the situations they're in, like what's really going on here? It's really fun to dissect and figure out and sleuth your way through the story and see the surprises coming at you. But for some reason, I just wasn't really having a good time with it. I don't want to say I was bored. I was just kind of like just sitting there watching a movie. But that reveal, I don't want to give too much away, but I mean, I loved it. I loved it. It makes the movie so much better in my mind. I don't know if I would get the enjoyment I want to from the movie if I were to watch it again, but I feel like it would not only enhance the experience, but just make it a better movie. Hello. That was relevant to the film, in a way. Harry Styles was fine. There's a scene where he, like, screams and cries, and there's another scene where he, like, shouts at Florence Pugh, and that was pretty funny. I did kind of laugh. But, I mean, other than that, he was just fine. Florence Pugh, as always, was great. Nick Kroll, Chris Pine, they were, like, barely in the movie, but, I mean, they were fine, I guess. Yeah, the movie is really Florence Pugh's and Harry Styles' girlfriend. Olivia Wilde is very competent behind the camera, and I don't know. There's just a lot of don't worry drama surrounding this movie, and this is a very convoluted and not put together review. This is a review where I give my thoughts on the movie and review it like a review. I literally just came out.
You what?
I literally just came out of the theater, so I mean, these are just my fresh thoughts right here. I'll probably buy it on Blu-ray. I don't feel like I need to watch it again right now, but I know that if I eventually do watch it again, knowing what the situation is in the film, it'll probably make it better. But that abrupt cut to credits! Ugh! I've seen recordings of audiences' reactions to the abrupt cut to credits all over Twitter, so I knew the movie was about to end when I saw, like, 5 different camera flashes beam behind me. So I was like, oh, it's about to end. Don't worry, darling. Oh, okay, there it is. And I literally said, oh my gosh, out loud. So I hope I gave them something to post on TikTok. I'd say I give this movie, like, fresh out of the theater, I want to give this, like, a 3 out of 5. Like, as I was watching it, I was like, man, this is like a really generous 2.5. But that third act, that's why I go to the movies, to watch a movie that really felt like a movie. And I was like, all right, that's a 3.5. That's a strong 3.5 right there. But I mean, I don't know. Somewhere in the 3.5 range. What the hell do you think of Don't Worry, Darling? It's not going to get nominated for any Oscars. Maybe a Golden Globe if the foreign press is feeling quirky. Damn it! Why couldn't the rest of the movie been that exciting? Keep watching movies, y'all. Take control of your lives. Stay safe and healthy out there. That's about it. See ya.